Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have Diane Casey here on behalf of United. Well, nice to have you here. How are you doing?
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's nice to be here. A little nervous.
Well, it's nice when we're not doing the Zooms, although sometimes it's more comfortable for everybody, right?
Zoom was
you're just
easy.
in your living room.
Yeah.
Well, I know, with lights and cameras, and now we have action. So here we go.
Action.
So today you are here to give us information about a proposed budget plan.
Correct.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
But first, just tell me a little bit about yourself. I know we had a little bit of an introduction over Zoom some months ago, but just give me a brief overview.
Okay. Well, I've lived here in Laguna Woods for going on 17 years.
Okay.
And I'm a CPA, and I've been involved a little bit before. Now I'm on the board now for a 1-year position.
Okay.
And so I've been involved in a lot of different clubs and have enjoyed living here in Laguna Woods. It's been very nice. Mm-hmm.
Well, and you know, actually being on a board takes a lot of work, and I know you've been very active with obviously now finance, so there's a lot going on. I swear I can't believe how long it takes the budgets to get done. It takes like 6 months. You're there, and then you start all over again.
That's right.
For the following year. So let's just go ahead and get to that. So what is your proposed 2022 plan?
Okay, so all of the different departments have gone through their expenses and put together a comprehensive budget for each department.
Right.
And they have, met with all the boards, because some budgets, overlap to other boards.
Right.
And so, they've been going through that. And I've been on a lot of those Zoom meetings listening to various department heads, talking about their proposals.
Right.
And so then it finally came through where we got the comprehensive budget to look at, and then, we had a meeting that, I was on a Zoom meeting, and, I brought a couple of the pages, which had to do with the landscape and the maintenance, which is our two biggest expenses.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Okay, so your first one is your operating fund,
right.
Landscape services, like you mentioned. So maybe just briefly go over the pie chart there.
Right. Okay. So the expected expenses are $4,493,717, and the biggest part of that budget is the ground maintenance, which is 62%.
Wow.
And the irrigation, 18%, and then there's pest control, landscape administration, small equipment, nursery and composting. And so we have received the budget with the different budgets for years past.
Okay.
And so you can look over 18, 19, 20, 21 and compare, 2021 to 22.
Right.
And so the expected landscape increase, would be $1.75, 3%. Now, when we met and talked to the department heads that were presenting, a few of the people pushed back to the departments to look at certain things, and so it's not a done deal.
Right.
They're looking at all the different expenses, and deciding what is going to be, what's going to change.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, like you said, maintenance is a huge part. I mean, it's obvious.
Yeah.
We have a lot of grass and plants that need a lot of maintaining.
We're a city.
Pretty much. I know.
We're
it's like
city.
a city. Of course, it is. You're right. So it does take a lot of money.
Yeah.
So what's the second one showing us? Well, similar, landscape services, but you go a little bit more. Was this more of a broad situation, or go ahead and tell me what the next one is?
So this one is the reserve.
Oh, the reserve.
So now the first one was operating. So we get money in, and then we have a budget, an operating budget for just the normal maintenance.
Right.
But then on the reserve, it's other types of expenses.
Okay.
And that is the tree maintenance is the big one. Now we have 30,000 trees.
I know, it's crazy.
I know.
It's crazy. But you know what? Thank goodness they left them, right?
I know.
They could have cut them all down and made more buildings, but I think that's what the uniqueness is about this place.
Yes, it's beautiful. I mean, it's so nice to walk in. The one thing good about, staying inside over this last however many months, more people are out there walking around. I mean, I see so many people in my neighborhood,
Yeah.
walking around, and it's beautiful just to walk around and around those trees. I know I jog in the morning, and
Right.
it's a very nice feeling, to be here.
And and that provides lots of shade when it is hot, because
Yeah.
we've been talking about temperatures in the 80s, so it's been rather
Right.
warm. So, okay, so we're reserve fund are specific things. So go ahead and tell me about that.
That's scheduled for $1,433,000, and that's tree maintenance is 66%, and improvement and restoration is $373,000, and landscape renovation is $111,000.
Okay.
And so that has a 2% increase scheduled, and that, oh, no, I'm sorry. Did I put that? Oh, I didn't put that. That was just going to maintenance. But
Okay.
yeah, I didn't put what the
But
percentage
nonetheless,
is.
it's a little bit of an increase.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a little bit. I have another one here. Let's see. Reserve. It's a 1% increase.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. So
Well, understandably, because costs have all gone up too.
yeah,
Right.
that's true. And
Okay.
even though, like for instance, it's only scheduled to go up 14,538.
Okay.
That, so they're really, really tightening and managing that. And it's for mainly the landscape renovation improvements and tree maintenance.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
mhm.
Okay.
So on the next one would be the maintenance and construction services.
Mm-hmm.
And so that, of course, is a very big part of our
Right.
budget.
Right.
And so we have the regular operating, and that's $4,008,229. And one of our biggest is plumbing.
Mm-hmm.
We have old pipes.
Right.
What are we, 65 years old?
Right.
I
Right.
mean, so we have these old pipes, and so the plumbing is scheduled to be $1,216,000, 30%. The next one is damage restoration, $750,000, 19%. And then carpentry service, $569,000. Interior preventive maintenance, $376,000, 10%. Electrical service, $370,000, 9%. And appliance repairs, $329,000. Now, the way our mutual is set up is, if you have the original appliances and they get maintained and upgraded, I mean, you get replaced, that is part of our budget.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
so, that's 8%.
Yeah.
Pest control, so we have extermination coming around, and now they're working with better chemicals or better.
Right. So they're not harmful. Sure.
Yeah, right. So
Is
that's
that once a
5%.
year, or is that a couple times a year?
Oh, yeah, they come around quite often.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I go out to take my dog for a walk, and there's a little flag.
Oh, right. So
Yeah,
well,
so
gotta
they come around
keep
often.
track of those mosquitoes.
Oh, and the mosquitoes, yeah, they were a problem last year, and I just got 3 mosquito bites.
Oh no. Yeah. Well, we do have to worry about that again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, that's the maintenance and construction operating is 8.2% of our revenue.
Okay.
So, and just like landscaping is, 9.2% of just the operating.
Okay. Okay.
And so the big one on is the reserve.
Yeah.
The reserve fund for maintenance and construction. So, we do have a reserve study. We do try to follow that, and then we part of our assessment is to contribute towards the reserve fund.
Okay.
And so, they're scheduled to contribute $11,830,000.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
they're planning for a lot of things to be, tended to, which you can see here. But appliance and fixtures is a big one.
Yeah, appliance and fixtures, yes, it
Okay.
is, 27%.
Mhm.
So, that's all of those refrigerators and
Absolutely.
and the different things that we buy to put in the manners.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's $3,185,000, and that's 27%.
Right.
Then the painting, exterior painting, is $1,739,000. I know my area was painted not too long ago.
Okay.
But so they have different schedules
Right.
for different areas. There's
Right.
6,323 units.
Right, which, they do it in blocks, right?
They do it in
and
blocks,
there's only so
yeah.
much they can do at one
Yeah.
time, but,
And the great thing is all of that is reviewed and studied by the heads of the department and the board members that sit or chair those boards, like the maintenance and construction.
right.
Know all that stuff. I mean, I'm on that committee, but
Right.
I know very
Well,
little.
and it's their responsibility to let you know about new technology that may save you money and things like
Yes,
that. So, because
that's
there's so many
right.
things that seem to be great for
Yeah.
saving money these days. Well, thank you so much, Diane.
Okay.
I appreciate the information and for you to come in here.
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
You're
okay.
welcome.
All right. Very nice.
All right, when we continue and come back, we will have Leslie Coretti, so stick around.
I know Leslie.